So I'm doing my videos, and I said to myself, I know that Amy doesn't drink a lot of wine. I don't like wine. It's wasted on me. I feel like an idiot because everybody likes it. I just don't like. I'm not a big drinker anyway. So I know Amy likes wine sometimes. Her birthday's coming up, and I knew she ran out of wine. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go down to the LCBO. I'm going to take a break from my videos and go down to the LCBO. 3 blocks away from my house. Apparently a lot of people live close to the LCBO. I count 14 in line to get in to the LCBO. I don't need wine that bad. I'll wait till it dies down or closes, one or the other. So I figured, hey, if I'm here waiting for 14 people to go in the LCBO, may as well finish off my videos. So we're back now with Mario's Burn. Mario's Burn has been very good. Enduring Strength trained better on Wednesday. Canadian Titan has been lights out good the last week and a bit. Well, hold on. She made a break last Saturday. Now, I said she was fine after she made a break, which is true. She trained great Wednesday and Friday. So Canadian Titan has been good the last 6 days. But has been very good. And a lot of the 2-year-olds that Mario's been working on have been coming around well also. So I'm impressed. Mario's Burn looks good. Let's start with Barbie's Crown. Barbie gets stretched out last week. And remember what I told you? Once in a while, I like to see the horses tired. So I want to see what they're going to do. 1, do they sulk after their training trip? 2, do they eat their lunch? Are they tired, licking their wounds in the corner? Are they ready for round 2? And Barbie's Crown come out Wednesday and trained like a beast. And then I went with her today again. Very, very good again today. The Barbie's Crown that I gave an A+ to at Christmas is back in a big way. She looked great both Wednesday and Saturday training. As good as she was, she did not look as good as Blue Monk. Blue Monk, I have told everybody, I think you're going to see Beef and Cheddar and Blue Monk battle for the rest of the season. Now, we have some nice colts also. I know Margot saying, what about Was Up? What about War We Was Up? War We Was Up's a nice horse also. Very nice colt. Kevin loves Adrenaline Rush. I think Better's Hope has the talent and the breeding to be a very, very nice horse. He has his moments where he looks really impressive also. So we have a deep group of pacing colts for Ontario, but better pull your pants up if you're going to tackle Blue Monk. He looks impressive right now. Canadian Titan, as I said, looked great all week. Very, very impressed with this filly, how she's come around. Even, you can tell, too, when they start to train good, they get that confidence about them. They even start to dapple up, eat better, feel better. It's like anybody else. Once you start doing your work well, things just fall into place, right? And it's the same for horses. Canadian Titans look great. Cut the Line was good again today. Training looked good on the track. Enduring Strength looked good on Wednesday. Friday looked good. I saw him train on Friday with Mario. Looked much, much better. Made a couple of breaks. I don't know if he's going to get to Wednesday's training sets. We'll see. That'll be up to Mario, but Enduring Strength looked good on Friday. First Glance was great today. He just didn't want... There's another Ontario bred colt. You talk about nice colts. If you're going to say that, and I'm not saying this, but if you're going to say he's number 6, we're going to have a good year for Ontario pacing colts. You don't have to have the best colt. You don't have to have the fastest horse in the world. Just effective horses. And we have a lot of Ontario bred pacing colts that can dance. And we're not even talking... What's that little horse's name? The little horse down in Danny's Burn. No Free Lunch. No Free Lunch has been great. There's 7. So it's going to be a good year, I think, for pacing colts in Ontario. First Glance sat behind Blue Monk and paced right with me to the wire, but nobody was beating Blue Monk today. He was very, very good. As I said, First Glance was good in behind him, finished up very, very strong also, and behaved. We've talked, he's been really hot the last 2 weeks. Mario actually put a lip cord on him, which is hardcore, but he was much better with it on, so good for him. Frilly Fringes was awesome today, flying on the end of the mile. Her and My Jazz both went on the wire together. I came from 7th to get where I was. Inland Beach has trained good throughout. She's going to be a nice filly, I think, this year. Again, I don't think she's a gold filly. She's not going to win any major trophies, but she's handy. She's a sweet little filly to go with. She's going to be a nice little filly. Type of filly really anybody would like to own. I think if you wanted a racehorse, you want to race horses. Now 15 people in line. Great. Inland Beach would definitely be it. Italian Grit, probably. I think I give him what did I give him last week? Italian Grit, a C. Looked much better than a C today. He beat a couple of horses that were much better than a C today. He looked very, very good, very confident today, finished up his mile and busted through the last turn. I worked on that turn all week with him. That sounds stupid. There's going to be a lot of people say, yeah, you worked on the turn with the horse. I did. Pushed him through the turn, let him trot through it. You can feel him a little, his confidence was wavering a little more, a little faster, and then 3/8 of a mile, busted him through it. And then today was the culmination of that, and he looked very, very good. I'm Hill on Wheels continues to quietly train well. He did well again today. Jazzy Judy, first training trip back, was today a little rough around the edges, but never made a break. Always did work, stayed at it, trotted well, and looked good doing it. Jazzy Judy was good today. Keystone Raven still working on that left hind ankle issue. I don't think it's nothing major that's there, but if we don't get it nipped in the bud soon, it could become a real pain in the ass getting this filly ready for the summer. So I didn't get the answers I wanted yesterday. We're going to maybe take her up to the clinic and get her looked at this coming week. So Keystone Raven, still a little pinchy on that left hind. Got to figure out why. What the hell is going on with her? Lincoln Hanover was good today, trained with no hobbles on. Momo was great. Nancy Allison I trained yesterday, no hobbles, no nothing, trained very good. And she looked awesome against Globetrotting the other day in her set. So I don't mean to diminish when it just blew right by Lincoln Hanover and Momo. They did their work great today. Lincoln Hanover, no hobbles on it and was awesome. That's who I beat with Italian Grit down the lane, comes screaming through the middle. Him and Off-Road Hanover, and you know what I think about Off-Road Hanover. So Italian Grit was very good today. And then Momo, Davey went with Momo again. I know you guys saying, oh, when are you going to go with Momo? I don't need to go with Momo for a while. Momo is doing everything we need her to do and more. She's putting weight on. She's putting muscle on. She's fast. She's sound. She's aggressive. She's cocky. Momo's doing all she needs to do right now. I'll get to Momo soon enough, but for now, she's just doing everything great. And Nancy Allison, as I said, trained great yesterday. Off-Road Hanover, I was just getting to him. Off-Road Hanover, I think, is going to start climbing the list. Much as I told you about GW Chrome, keep an eye on Off-Road Hanover over the next few weeks. Very impressed with what I saw from Off-Road Hanover over the last week. Rooney Blue Chip just trained quiet yesterday. Might put him in a set. Rooney Blue Chip's not a horse that's going to go a mile and 2:10 at the farm, not without paying a price. And I want to see Rooney Blue Chip do well, but I want to see him do it comfortably also. He's not a half-mile track horse. He'd race on a half if you made him, but you wouldn't want to make a habit of it because he wouldn't stay sound. He was good yesterday training. Set the Mood was good again. Sorry, John, didn't make the top 10 list, but Set the Mood continues to do his work well. He came first over today into in kind of an impossible position and ended up finishing up strong. But Set the Mood has been very, very good. What do we got now? Sunshine and Shade trained great yesterday. Mario, yeah, and I see it. I didn't see him go, but I saw him come off the track. He looks bigger. He looks stronger. He looks more powerful, and that's what we wanted from him. He's just getting these finishing off miles and looks really, really good doing it. Walk on the Moon was great today also. Just continues to be one of our very best trotting colts in Ontario for sure. Mario said he's the best trotting colt we have. I don't think he has the information to make that statement, but he may be right. Still quite a ways to go before qualifying day. So Walk on the Moon continues to look good. War We Welcome and One My Heart Hanover. I'm going to put them together because they're both fantastic. They both had easy days and both have been coming off very, very ferocious training trips. Mario's barn looks strong right now. So good for him. Obviously, Frilly Fringes won't be hanging out in his barn this summer. Likely Italian Grit won't. I'm Hill on Wheels hopefully won't. Lincoln Hanover may or may not. Off-Road Hanover's New Jersey. He's got a lot of horses outside of Ontario. But when you look at Ontario, Barbie's Crown, Blue Monk, Canadian Titan, Cut the Line, Enduring Strength, First Glance, Inland Beach. Jazzy Judy won't be going anywhere for a while. Keystone Raven, when we get her squared away. Set the Mood's probably not going anywhere for a bit. Sunshine and Shades, 11. Walk on the Moon, 12. War We Welcome, 13. 13 powerhouses right there. Definitely staying in Mario's barn. So a good-looking summer for Mario whenever we get it started. Be back in a minute with Harry's barn. We get Harry, Kevin, and Jason coming right up.